Well, unfortunately, Edwin is still unwell. Hopefully, I'll get him on Wednesday. His voice is a little better now, so looking forward to that. But nevertheless, there's quite a lot of information that I want to share tonight. And so I've decided to take you through some of those key themes and variations. After all, there is so much going on. Now, to start, let me just highlight the fact that I made a show over the weekend talking about markets being caught between the trade war downdraft and AI hype. And the question is, what's ahead? And that's a very good segue into tomorrow night's show, which is my weekly live show. And tomorrow, Damien Klassen is coming on, and we're going to talk in specifics about, are markets at a wobbly top, or is there more to go? This is a very important question, of course, at the moment, because nobody quite knows perhaps what's going on, but there are some very important indicators, and so we can explore that tomorrow. So mark your diaries and join us live at 8 p.m. Sydney, and of course, you can always ask a question in the chat, and we'll get to it during the show. Yesterday, I also made a show with Joe Wilkes, and we did a bit of a deep dive into some of the underlying questions, and specifically asked the question, was Mad Max a documentary, or should we just be scared? This is a series of shows that I'm running with Joe at the moment on some of the questions, some would call them conspiracy theories, which are underpinning what's happening at the moment. And there are some very important points. So check it out if you've not seen it. And of course, I have started to run my anti-spruik conversations again. There's a reason for that, and it's simply this, that you cannot necessarily take the top line data on prices and try and read it across. And so I have now done anti-spruiks for far north Queensland, where prices are a lot higher than they were, but not uniformly so. I also covered Melbourne, where prices have fallen and are not really recovering that much despite the hype. And of course, in Tasmania, prices are languishing significantly, which is very important because at a granular level, that's where you really see what is going on. But of course, all of the newspapers around the place just pick up the top level stories. And of course, this is now what's happened with information to the end of July. And according to this article here, and according to Catality, home values are gaining pace and are hitting record highs in most capital cities as a shortage of properties for sale and previous cuts to official interest rates are adding to the nation's housing affordability crisis.